Hi guys, it's Dave from What's Brewing UK, and today I'm going to do the brew video for this Youngs Alcoshot Kit, which is sold here in the UK. So I thought I'd do a quick video showing you how to do it. It claims on the box that you can make it over 5 days. So obviously I'm going to have to do different parts at different times and put them all together, so it's on one nice video. But I thought the first part better be showing you the box and what it comes in. I'll take you off the stand. So this is the Alcoshot box. See, this flavour is blueberry. Pictures of shots. On here it says it makes 120 shots in 5 days at an ABV of 15%. Apparently it's perfect for barbecues, parties and celebrations. Woo-ha! So this is a kit by Youngs. Retails in the stores for about £20 UK. The reason I got this was because my local shopping centre was selling it for £7.99, and you can't miss a bargain like that. So I thought I would get it. So that's the box, and it makes around about 3 litres of this alcoholic 15%. Well, this is going to be blueberry flavoured drink, and right, let's show you what's in the box. What's in the box? Right, so the first things you get out of the box is quite impressed by 2 fermenting buckets, 5 litres each, so it's the same as a demijohn, and a lid. One's going to be used with the lid as a fermenter. The other one you're going to sort of rack the fermented liquid into this bucket, which is going to act like a bottling bucket. But you certainly can reuse them. I've got 2 of these kits, so I've got another lid, so I can still reuse them. So, instructions. That's the Alcoshot instructions. Shows you how to make it, what you need in the packs, and there's the list of what you get, which, to be fair, is quite a good set of contents in the kit and ingredients. So impressed. And that's by Youngs. So we'll see what's in the fermenter. So that's the 2 buckets and the lid. So what else do you get? And I'll move this down so you can see everything. Whoops. There we go. So you get a siphoning tube, which never comes in wrong. You also get, let's have a look, a siphoning clip. Again, never comes in wrong. You also get a spoon for stirring the liquid. I'll get this out. You get the little end for the siphoning tube. Dextrose. I want to measure that just to find out how much is in there. You not just get 1 bag, you actually get 2 bags of dextrose. The siphoning tube to go with a that's a plastic pipe to go with it, along with a siphoning tube. You also get pack here, which is yeast nutrient, 43.7 grams of that. So we'll put that there. We also get blueberry acid stabiliser, 18.8 grams in there. And we get findings 1, 2 and 3. First findings is 4 grams, second is 15 grams, and the third one is another 4 grams. So plenty findings. So they go there, like so. And last but not least, we have the blueberry flavouring at 35 grams. So that's basically the contents of the pack, which I think you'll agree is quite well for if you were buying that for £20, considering you get everything and the buckets. But considering I got it for £7.99, I'm even more chuffed. So let's go make the Alcoshot with the instructions. Let's see what it says on page 1. Just as a bit of an update, I got my scales, and the dextrose in pack 1 is 1 kilogram, and pack 2 is 800 kilograms. So that's just for the record, so we know how much is in these. So let's continue. So we've got the sterilised fermenting vessel with sterilised lid. The instructions say that we need to fill the fermenting vessel with 1.5 litres of boiling water. 1.5 litres of boiling water. And then we need to add pack 1 of the sugar and stir for 30 seconds. So this is pack 1. This is 1 kilogram of dextrose. And we'll put it in. Spoon. Give it a good stir. And what's happening is you're basically making sugar water. And if I show you inside there now, you'll see that it's gone clear. So that's completely dissolved. It then asks to top up with cold water to 3.5 litres and then stir for another minute. Right, we've got to top up to the 3.8, which is about there. So we'll put the first jug of cold water. There we are. And then it says that we've got to pour in the contents of pack A, which is our yeast nutrient, after we've given this a quick stir. So I'll give it a quick stir. And it says stir for a minute, so come back in a minute. Right, so we've stirred in the sugar and topped it up to 3.8 litres, stirred it. Now we've got to add in our pack here. Now one thing the instructions doesn't say is to check the temperature. Now I check the temperature after I added the boiling water, the cold water, and it came to about 35 degrees, which I thought was a bit warm for the yeast, so I've waited till it dropped down to about 27, and then we're going to add this. So this is yeast nutrient and yeast, 43.7 grams. So in that goes. And says stir for 10 seconds. So that's what it looks like. So we'll there you go. And then what we'll do is put the lid on. Now the only difference, again, in the instructions, it says that you've got to fit the lid loosely on here, so you sort of do an open fermentation. But what I decided to do was drill a hole, and we're going to put an airlock in, and it just means that there's less chance of any impurities getting in there. So we'll put a bit of water in the airlock, like so, and there we have it. So that's day one, and now says we've got to leave in room temperature for 4 days. So see you in 4 days. Right guys, so it's day 4, and it's clearing day. So we've left this for 4 to 5 days. See, it's got a bit of sediment there at the bottom. It smells like strong wine really. But today we're going to be using the blueberry acid and stabiliser, which is pack B, 18.8 grams, 4 gram fining pack C, pack D the finings, and pack E of the finings. So, and they are 4 grams, 15 grams, and back to 4 grams respectively. So it says here that we've got to pour the contents of pack B, which is the blueberry acid stabiliser, into the liquid and stir vigorously for 1 minute to dissolve the stabiliser and remove the majority of the gas from the liquid. So here we go. So let's open it. I'm going to pour in the bucket, like so, and then we're going to stir it for a minute. and then it says pour contents of pack C into the liquid and stir gently for 10 seconds and then leave to stand for 1 hour. Get this last bit out. So 10 seconds. And then we're going to leave that for an hour. So, back in an hour. Right, it's been 1 hour. So now we're going to add the contents of pack D. It says in the instructions to put this in and stir it for gently for 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Then it says pour in pack E into the liquid, which is where's my pack E? Pack E. And again stir for 10 seconds. And then the instructions say refit the lid and leave undisturb for 24 hours on a raised surface like a kitchen worktop, like it's on now. And then the next stage is to siphon it. So I'll see you in 24 hours. Right guys, so it's day 5 and it's cleared. You can see the sediment on the bottom. I've got this bucket backlit so you can see it's quite clear. And if it's not clear, it says in the instructions just leave it for another 24 hours, but this is cleared out quite well. So we're going to use some stuff to siphon it into this sterilised bucket, and we are going to use a sterilised bit of tube, bit that goes on the end, that sits sort of in the sediment, and one of these little hose clamps that's going to clamp on the inside of the bucket to keep the tube there. And we're going to siphon the contents of this bucket into this bucket, but obviously because it's gravity fed, this one's going to have to go down on the floor. So, see you in a bit when I've got all that working. Right, so I've got the empty bucket on the floor, the pipe going all the way up, clipped to the side of the bucket, and goes in there. You can see the writing inside the water, so you can see it's clear, and the sediment on the bottom. So the idea is we suck on this pipe and it all goes into there. So let's go. And I didn't get any in my mouth. So I'll just leave that to gravity feed and fill up. So basically it's going from there down the pipe and racking off into a secondary container. These are plastic buckets that I got with a kit, but there's nothing to stop you. It's the same sort of process if you do it with like a demijohn into a demijohn, except we're doing it with buckets. So see you in a bit when this is all finished. Right guys, so this is the racked off alcohol. On the instructions it says that you should have at least 2.7 litres. We've got about just under 3.5 litres, so we're doing well. So the next part is to pour contents of pack F into the liquor and stir for 10 minutes. Sorry, 10 seconds. So let's go. There we go. And it goes. There we go. Give it a stir. Sanitize spoon. So that's that part done. And the last part is add the sugar from pack 2. And then stir for 10 to 15 seconds. So here we go, pour it in. And then give it a stir for 10 seconds. So that's what have we got? I'll show you. About 4 litres of blueberry Alcoshot by Youngs. So all I need to do now is siphon this off into a bottle, and then it's all done. Job's a good one. Right, I'll show you when it's finished. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've done 2 brews using these Youngs kits. There's all the buckets I've got left over. So this one is the blueberry that you're seeing as brew. See if I can get a picture. There we go. Again, about 4 litres of blueberry. I've just siphoned it off from the last bucket straight into here, so I can give it a good shake, and that's where it's going to get dispensed from. This one is exactly the same kind of kit, except it's a mixed fruit. That one. There is a third kit that you can get, which is an apple flavour, but I'm not really keen on apple. That's why I haven't done it here. But all in all, 8 litres of shots, 120 shots in each one. So that'll keep us busy for a bit. So hope you've enjoyed following this. So it's been shot over 5 days, following the instructions that you get with a kit. And that's the Youngs Alcoshot.